welcome back to the channel. Metal Marty Mac back with another video. It seems to be a few weeks since I've done one, but this is the third year video I'm doing, so I'm going to do 87. And judging by what I've taken off my shelf, this is probably my favourite out of the 88 and 89. Thanks to everybody for watching 89 and 88. I think there's about 1,000 views on 89, which is fucking ridiculous, but so thank you very much, and about half of that for 88. Maybe some people preferred 89, but yeah. But yeah, really enjoyed doing them. Really enjoyed taking this stuff off the shelf, and I've loads of stuff that I don't have, especially a lot of thrash metal releases that come out in 87 that I don't have. But that's the whole point of this. But I'd still have a stack of stuff here, so don't want to make this too long, so I'm just going to quickly fly through them. Have about a dozen cassettes here, 1 or 2 CDs of stuff that I don't have on vinyl or cassette, obviously on CD just. So yeah, quickly, let's go on. Last 2 videos I did in alphabetical order. This is not in alphabetical order. I just went through my shelves and just grab, so they're all piled up. I'm going to do a bit of a move on me vinyl section as soon as I'm finished this, so I said fuck it, now's the time to do this 87 video. So yeah, hope everybody's keeping well, and let's get stuck into this. Okay, so up first, a bit of trash. Ticket to Mayhem, Whiplash, second album came out in 1987. If there's anything wrong with these dates, I'm going by the internet, I'm going by my Discogs app, I'm going by my own fucking head. So if there's anything wrong, I apologise. Though there also is some EPs stuck in this, because there's a good few EPs out this year, good stuff. So anyway, Ticket to Mayhem, Whiplash, excellent album. I prefer the first album still, because it's so fucking raw, but it's brilliant. Napalm Death put out Scum. Awesome classic grindcore from Napalm Death. Scum in 87 as well. This year is fantastic, by the way, just if I didn't say that already. Exodus put out Pleasures of the Flesh. I love this album. I'd love this on vinyl. Deranged, Parasite, Brain Dead, Chemical. Absolutely great album by Exodus. I love the old Exodus. And some of the new stuff's grand. A bit of hard rock from 87. Rush, Hold Your Fire. Hold Your Fire, isn't it? Hold Your Fire. It is Hold Your Fire. I'm almost getting mixed up with the titles of these. Force 10, Time Stands Still. That one that had Amy Mann on vocals as well. But yeah, one of my favourite bands, rock bands of all time. Rush, absolutely love them. I think I have their complete discography. Okay, let's go on to some cassettes. Okay, up first, a solo album by Tommy Shaw called Ambition. So this came out in 87. Tommy Shaw, you know from the Damn Yankees, and most notably for Styx. Excellent singer, guitarist. Yeah. Dio released Dream Evil. Don't have Dream Evil on vinyl. I have only a few Dio ones on vinyl, but yeah. Good album. Really enjoyed Dream Evil. There's some good singles in that. Night People, Dream Evil, Naked in the Rain. Could have been the Dreamer, one of the singles. Good album. Next up, classic trash album. Still don't have this on vinyl. It's ridiculous, but I will get it at some stage. So Anthrax, with the greatest album as far as I'm concerned, but that's just me. Among the Living, banger. Everybody knows that album. If you don't know that album, I don't know. Okay, some guitar noodly stuff on Roadrunner Records. Was it Roadrunner? I think it's Roadrunner. They usually put out this sort of shit. No, Shrapnel Records. I apologise to Roadrunner. So this is Joey Tafola, Out of the Sun. Got that in cassette collection. I did listen to that. I can't remember it being decent. I don't mind some guitar noodly albums back then, because there was a lot of it out. My favourite Triumph album came out that year. I don't have this on vinyl. I do want to get it though. Surveillance. Absolutely banging album by Triumph. And Forever, Never Say Never, Headed for Nowhere, All King's Horse. This is a cracking album by Triumph. Absolutely love it. Ozzy put out the tribute, the Randy Rhoads tribute. What an excellent album. Brilliant compilation of Ozzy stuff with Randy Rhoads. It's fucking awesome. That's great. That'll be a nice vinyl too. Pick up Warlock put out Triumph Agony, first Warlock album I heard. I do have 1 or 2 of the older stuff, True Steel, or I don't have Burn the Witches, but I do have True Steel on vinyl. But I'd like this on vinyl. We used to have it at home, gatefold version of it. Yeah, classic cover. Every teenage guy knows that. Just pulled this up the shelf this morning. Wild Young and Crazy, Quiet Riot put out this compilation of their, I'm not going to say best, because that would be just, but yeah, they had Mama Roy Crazy Now is on it. They had 1 or 2 good albums that I do like. So that was Quiet Riot. Marillion put out Clutching at Straws. I would love this on vinyl. I do love the old original Marillion band. I do like the new stuff, but I prefer this. This fucking cassette is bet to death. Some bits still plays, but it's still bet. I'm going to say German. They are German, aren't they? German hard rock heavy/heavy metal. Well, everything was heavy metal back in '87, I suppose. Anyway, the tags weren't all over the fucking place at that stage. Bonfire, Fireworks. Yeah, good album. I remember the other one being better, but I remember these were all over the Headbangers Ball and that at the time. They're really good. So yeah, Fireworks. Hope that light's not too shiny on this. Aerosmith put out Permanent Vacation. Was never an Aerosmith fan. I think the dude looks like a lady who was on that. I just have a few of their cassettes. Not a big fan. An amazing album. My favourite album by this band. I'm trying to remember what country they're from. Can't remember now. I think they're Scandinavian. Pretty Maids, Future World. What an excellent hard rock album. It's absolutely quality all through. My favourite album by Pretty Maids. Love it. Fate No More put out their debut album, Introduce Yourself, with the other singer. I can never remember his name. €8 price tag on it. I don't know why would have that been on then? So it's an original on Slash Records, obviously. We Care a Lot, Any Song, Disco, blah blah blah. Wasp put out Live in the Raw. That Wasp box set that's out in vinyl looks fantastic. The price is just a bit insane at this time of the year to be trying to buy it, Christmas and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, Wasp Live in the Raw. And the final cassette, an EP. This is obviously a reissue. I picked this up recently, so I remember hearing this on the Friday Night Rock Show, the title track of it. So this is Mayhem, Death Crush. So yeah, Mayhem put out the Death Crush EP in 1987 as well. Now let's get on to the vinyl. There's a good lot of vinyl, so bear with me. There's a really good mix of trash. Trash was really on the up. 87, as you know, there's some classic albums here. And there's some hard rock stuff as well. Okay, so first up on the pile. As I said, they're in no particular order, they're all over the place. I'm going to leave them in the sleeves because I have to put all this shit back. So Tankard put out Chemical Invasion. Absolutely brilliant album. I was such a big fan of these when I was 15, 16. It was crazy. So Tankard Chemical Invasion. Super album. There's some really bangers in here. An EP. First EP to come out on the vinyl. Well, not come out on the vinyl, but in this bundle. Possessed put out that Eyes of Horror. Jeff Becerra, Larry Lalonde. Excellent EP. 5-track EP. Confessions, My Belief. Swing of the Axe, Storm in My Mind. Yeah, brilliant. Great EP. Another EP to come out, and this just came through my door this week. I did order it on Amazon months and months ago, as a lot of us did have seen that. Still in the shrink wrap, so we'll take it out eventually. So Destruction from Germany put out the Mad Butcher EP. As I say, I haven't heard this in years. I'm really looking forward to taking it out and playing it. So yeah, Destruction, Mad Butcher EP. Okay, let's try to tidy these up. DRI put out Crossover. I think 4 of a Kind was my introduction to the DRI, or this, it was just all at the same time maybe. But yeah, 5-year plans on this. A Coffin, big DRI fan I was back in the day. I still am, but yeah, it was used back then. Okay, so a bit of I think these are boys of Bay Area. I'm nearly sure the Bay Area. I probably said it before. You know when you question yourself what you're saying. Laz Rocket, Know Your Enemy was out. This is a great album. This is a great band. I only have this and Annihilation as well, but I want to get more of their stuff because they're a cool band. Excellent stuff. Next up, this is from the box set that came out this year, the big box set. So Celtic Frost, Into the Pandemonium. Really loved this when it came out because it was so different from what else I was spinning at the time or what else was available to us. But this is the nice reissue. See, Mexican Radio, just a fucking weird song to start an album off. It Mesmerized, I always liked that song. Babylon Fell. Not my favourite Celtic Frost album, but it's decent. It's a good album. Next up, Huge album. I love this album. So, a bit of Pete Steele. So this is the second album by Carnivore Retaliation. Absolutely love this album. There's some great bonus tracks on this as well. Demo tracks. But still need to get the first album on vinyl, but Carnivore Retaliation, that was a huge album. Next up, a bit of glam sleaze. Faster Pussycat debut album. I'm assuming it's the debut album. It's self-titled. I did listen to this. I don't think it's too bad. So this is an OG on Elektra, obviously. But yeah, I remember it being decent enough. Another album from back in the day. We used to love this band. Tony Mills. UK band, hard rock band, Shy, Excess All Areas. Love this album from start to finish. It's hard rock if you're into like FM and that sort of stuff and you don't know this band. Check it out. Shy, Tony Mills, great singer. I think it man passed away, so if he did, R.I.P. Tony. But yeah, what a great band. Maybe he didn't. Maybe I'm just heard something. Anyway, oh yeah, one of my favourite albums of '87. One of my favourite albums of all time, and my favourite album by this band. This is a OG press on Atlantic. Did get the redone one in that was released this year or last year. So this is a OG on Atlantic Records. I'm just after realising I didn't even show you what the flipping thing was. So yeah, beast of an album. Favourite album by this band. Big discography, but it's my favourite album. So The Hall of the Mountain King. Just absolutely banger of an album. Sabotage. What a great band. What a great album. Okay, up next. We're actually listening to this in the background, believe it or not. So this is Crimson Glory's debut album. Now this is the original noisy picture disc from back in the day. I didn't get the Metal on Vinyl reissue. I'd love to get it because I bought Transcendence. Is it Transcendence? Yeah. So this is the original on Roadrunner Records. Crimson Glory's debut album. Midnight in the Middle. A great American power metal band. Absolutely love it. This is a great album. There's some great songs in this. I think Azrael was the first. It's the next song that's on. It's the first song I heard of Crimson Glory. I absolutely fucking loved it. It was great. Just good heavy metal, power metal, American heavy metal, power metal. Okay. Next up, a bit of an album that was commercially done really well, a bit of hard rock. So this is Heart, and this is Bad Animals. This had a few singles on it, maybe just one or two, is it? Alone was on it. Yeah, it's the only one that rings a bell. Who Will You Run To? But yeah, Bad Animals by Heart. Next up, one of the biggest album or metal hard rock albums, whatever you want to call it, ever. And I loved it at the time, and I still do like it. It's the only album of the band I like, and it's the only album I have, and it's the only album I want. So this is an OG of Guns N' Roses' Appetite for Destruction with the original band cover. So yeah, my mate Paul gave me this in a bundle of records recently. I did buy a reissue of it just to listen to it, because this is pretty well enjoyed, we'll say. So yeah, Guns N' Roses' Appetite for Destruction, massive album. It's one of the biggest albums ever. Like Dokken, another brilliant band. So Dokken put out Back for the Attack. It's the one with Kiss of Death opening up. Such a great track. So yeah, Dokken, Back for the Attack. This is an OG as well. I didn't get that Dokken box set. I would have liked it, but I don't know. I just didn't for some reason, because I have 2 or 3 copies of each of the original albums, OGs. Whitesnake 87, another big album. A lot of commercial big singles on this, like Still Denied, Is This Love, so we'll all remember that video, like, you know. And yeah, great album by Whitesnake. Absolutely love that album. Next up, another huge album for 87 for me. So this, I bought the reissue of this, but this is my original on Roadrunner Records. So this is King Diamond's Abigail. Absolute monster of an album for me. So big for me it was, and still is. I absolutely love it to this day. So yeah, King Diamond, Abigail. I think I recently listened to it around Halloween. Okay, next up, an album by an Irish band. Now, I remember this band playing locally in Cavan, where I live in Ireland, a few times when they were just out. They had an EP out before this, then they had this, as far as I know. Could never get the EP in vinyl still. I think we had it at some stage. I don't know what happened to it. My brother would have bought it. I think it was signed by the band. But anyhow, a bit of hard rock from Ireland. This is a band called Winter's Rain, and this is the album at the beginning. Now, it's just very, very soft rock, commercial kind of rock. There's a cover of Derek Doom on it. I think maybe anybody remembers the Horselips did that song as well. But yeah, really enjoyed this album. I would love the EP. So if anybody's the EP wants to sell it, let me know. Next up, to Brazil with a bit of trash metal. So we have Schizophrenia. This is the one with the Troops of Doom bonus track on it. I think this is out in Roadrunner as well. Yeah, Roadrunner Records, 1987. This is a 1990 edition. Does that make sense? But anyway, yeah, great album by Sepultura. Started getting their bit more polished, if you will. But yeah, still a great album. Yeah, excellent stuff. Schizophrenia. Next up, a genius from Northern Ireland, no longer with us, unfortunately, as well. So Gary Moore, Wild Frontier. So R.I.P. Gary Moore as well. This one with Over the Hills, Wild Frontier. Taking the time, the Loners on this. What a brilliant song. Friday on My Mind. Great album. I'm gonna listen to this now. It's off the shelf. But yeah, genius Gary Moore. What an amazing guitar player he was. Okay, another EP. This band I love. I've mentioned them quite a few times on my channel. Their debut and The Music of Eric Zahn, their second album, was absolutely favourite. So this is another Picture Disc back in the day. Fucking Picture Discs, don't really like them, but they look good. So this is the EP, the Gnome EP by Mekong Delta. Looks pretty cool. It's probably, you can't see it without the shine. So you've got here the Gnome, the Hood of Baggy Yaga, Without Honour, The Cure. So yeah, so sort of pieces of classical music done by Mekong Delta, as they did of Mussorgsky's stuff. But yeah, good. It's good to have that. But I mean, as I say, it's only an EP. Picture Disc. Another huge album in '87. Everything's huge in '87 for me because it's great. So we have Manowar, Fighting the World. Just what a beast of an album. This is my favourite Manowar album as well. Fighting the World, Blow Your Speakers, Carry On, Violence and Bloodshed, Black Wind, Fire and Steel, Defender. Just great heavy metal, power metal, whatever you want to call it. Another classic band has an album out then, and I really like this one as well. It has some great songs on this. Called The Wild, Mitzi Dupree, absolutely love that song. So Deep Purple had House of Blue Light out. Really good, really good album by Deep Purple. Compilation album. I'm just gonna go for some water, dude. Sorry. So Merciful Fate released in the beginning compilation album. So this is a OG from back in the day. I did buy the reissue, obviously, to keep this fresh. This is the one with the sticker on in the front of it. But yeah, first side is the Merciful Fate EP, and then you have the stuff from the Friday Rock Show on this as well. Isn't it the Friday Rock? Yeah, it is the Friday Rock Show. Absolutely all cracking tracks on this. Every song on this is brilliant. Merciful Fate are brilliant. And what more can you say? It's the King and the Boys there. Merciful Fate, the beginning. Absolutely beast of an album. Next up, a bit of more hard rock, glammy hard rock sort of stuff. So Helix had out Wild in the Streets. Yeah, Wild in the Streets. And EMI. That's it. A bit more thrash metal. So Hades had put out Resisting Success. Pretty sure this is their first album, but this is a great thrash album. There's lots of good thrash this year, as I said. So yeah, really enjoyed that album there as well. Picked that up recently this year, that OG on is it Roadrunner? Yeah, it is Roadrunner Records. Yeah, 1987 Roadrunner Records. Awesome album. Sorry, bending down. Another bit of hard rock. I always thought this album was dirty when I got it, but that's just the album cover. So this is Reckless and No Frills. Just hard rock band. I think they're American. I think Wild in the Streets, Nitty Gritty there might have been videos out for them. But yeah, I really enjoyed this. This is just straight up just hard rock, kind of glammy, not glammy, but yeah, I suppose it is a bit. It's just 1987 kind of hard rock that was out there. So yeah, Reckless, No Frills, decent album, decent stuff. Another compilation. Absolutely loved this. Had this on cassette. Man, I played it all the time. Absolutely loved it. So this is Magnum and this is Mirador. Brilliant. I think it's Rodney Matthews' art as well. Hope this glare's not too fucking up these onions. So this is brilliant compilation. You've got Just Like an Hour, Soldier the Line Changes, Sacred Hour, Great Adventure, How Far Jerusalem, The Spirit, The Word, The Prize, and then the Mighty Kingdom of Madness. Beast of an album. Absolutely love that album. Next up, more hard rock, glam. So this is Loud and Clear by Autograph. And I remember the title track. Must have to listen to this again. But yeah, I remember it being decent. So a bit of hard rock, Autograph, Loud and Clear. Next up, Testament. I'm always debating this. Yeah, this was 1987. So this is the original pressing as well from 1987 of Testament's Live at Eindhoven. Live at Eindhoven. What the hell is that? The Dynamo Open Air Festival. Brilliant stuff. So you got Over the Walls, Burnt Offerings, Do or Die, Apocalyptic City, and Reign of Terror. Awesome fucking band, Testament. And they were awesome back then, and still are. Okay, next up. Yeah, so this is Vow Wow, Japanese band. I think they might have changed their name to Bow Wow or something as well. But this is the live album. Picked this up this year in a second-hand antique store or that. Yeah, it's decent enough live album. I remember seeing these on the Tube or the Word on Channel 4, and yeah, who are these Japanese guys? Like, but yeah, good band they were. Okay, next up, a bit of Raven. Raven put out Life's a Bitch in 1987. Yeah, as we're talking, I'm just checking the dates on these again because I keep doubting myself. But yeah, Raven, Life's a Bitch, 1987. Next up is another compilation. This is what I picked up this year as well. This is a thrash death metal compilation of 5 bands. So you have Betrayal, Lethal Presence, Ravage, Sadist, and Executioner. Now, as we know, as Obituary. This is class. Absolutely brilliant compilation. I did pay up on this for a few quid on this to get this, but I didn't care because Obituary were on an original Obituary. So yeah, as you can see, it's pretty cool. Promo copy of it as well. So yeah, but Raging Death is a great compilation. Yeah. Let's see what it says here. Sorry, Obituary and Ravage. Yeah, Ravage, who are now atheist, or were atheist back then, is on it as well. But that's a great compilation. Excellent stuff. Next up, I think these guys could be German hard rock band. I'm not sure. Victory, Hungry Eyes, Hungry Hearts, Hungry Eyes, Hungry Hearts. Honestly, don't remember that one, but it came out only that year. Back to Fermanagh, Northern Ireland, just right beside me, down the road from me. The Mammoth Boys were huge in the 80s. There's some great albums out, and this was one where they changed their singer. They brought in another singer. They were a 3-piece. They brought in Keith Morrell from, where was he, Air Race or something like that. But yeah, fantastic singer. This is a great album. That a couple of singles out of this. Waiting for a Miracle, Bedroom Lies. I'm just reading the whole lot because I assume they're all, I've listened to it that much, they're all singles. But yeah, Mammoth Boys, really, really good album. That really good hard rock album. This album I don't really remember. I just remember this guy's voice. So this is White Lion's Pride. What's his name? Mike Tramp. That was out in 87 as well. Shit, guys, sorry, I don't know how long this video is going on, but I've got a good few. But I'll just fly through these. Death, Scream, Bloody Gore, the beginnings of death metal. Doesn't need any introduction. Classic. This album is original. Bought this when it came out in Dublin. So this is the German trash band Vendetta, Go and Live, Stay and Die. This is the one with the sticker on the back of it, the title, with the track listing. It must have been a misprint or something back then. But yeah, bought this when it came out. This is the original copy, and it's still in great shape. Plays well. Great album. If you don't know Vendetta, this is great. Listen to the title track. Plenty of Metallica riffs in it, but yeah, a lot of bands were doing that back then. More trash metal. This is Holy Terror and Submission. Wow, what an album. Fucking beast of a band. Excellent trash metal. Gonna speed up here a wee bit, guys. Next up we have some doom metal. This is my latest addition, I think, to my Trouble collection, but this is Trouble Run to the Light. I don't know where this falls in their discography, but this came out in 87 anyhow. Great album. It's not my favourite by Trouble, but it's still a very good album. So Run to the Light by Trouble. Excuse me. Not a brilliant album. Huge album for me back then. Sacred Reich put out their debut album Ignorance, so with Death Squad on it, Violent Solutions. Yeah, absolutely brilliant album. That's a reissue from whenever it came out a couple of years ago. One of the best heavy metal albums, my favourite albums of all time. Keeper of the Seven Keys Part 1. Yeah, not a bad track. Everything just perfect on this album. It's a perfect album for me. Yeah, just brilliant. Running Wild. I think I have about 3 Running Wild albums, and this and the Port Royal is my favourite ones and the ones I'm happy to have. I probably mentioned that before, but this is Under the Jolly Roger. Great album. Great album. I just never dug deep in more further into Running Wild because it's just got so much stuff out. But yeah, but I really enjoyed this album. Really good German band, Running Wild. Sorry, I'm just trying to push those records up. This is from the another album from the box set. What was that box set called? Doesn't matter, but yeah, Motley Crue put out Girls. Wild Side Girls. Yeah, I like Motley Crue. I don't love Motley Crue. I like Motley Crue, but yeah, it's okay. An album. This I picked up this about 2 weeks ago now. Absolutely love this album. This is such a fucking fantastic hard rock album by The Cult. This is Electric. Yeah, if you like AC/DC, you'll love this. This is one with Wildflower on it, Little Devil, Electric Ocean, my favourite song, Peace Dog. Fucking I was so happy to get that on vinyl when it came through the door. It's just great. It sounds fantastic. Another classic thrash album, maybe one of the best thrash albums, if not the best thrash metal album, by a certain couple of YouTubers. So this is Testament, The Legacy. Huge album. Over the Wall, The Hunting's Born Offering, First Strikes Deadly, Apocalyptic City. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant debut. Can't say enough about Testament. I'd probably try to do that, but I haven't. Another album that was just so big when it came out. Is this 1987? Doesn't seem, it does feel a while ago, but yeah. But I remember this came out. The amount of videos that was out for this. Massive album, great album, still a great album, sounds so good. This reissues on double vinyl and it just sounds brilliant. So yeah, massive album. Def Leppard, Hysteria. Okay, I've got a few more vinyls. I'm trying to pick them up. Sorry guys, keeping you so long, but yeah, it just goes to show you. These 3 years are my favourite years of metal, 87, 88 and 89. Probably will try to do a 1991 after Christmas, but that's enough of that. 87 is crazy. So, Coroner, R.I.P. Start of some amazing albums from Coroner. What a great band. Atomcraft put out, this is an EP, but there's 11 tracks on it because it's back on Black reissue. But another great band. I picked up all these reissues of Atomcraft, kind of proto thrash heavy metal band. Fantastic. Atomcraft. What was it called? Sorry, Conductors of Metal, Conductors of Noise. It's been a while since I played that one, obviously, as well. Metallica throughout the Garage Days. EP. This is one of the blackened reissues. I do have the original in the box there, box set thing. I'm not taking it out because I'm just too lazy. But yeah, it's one of Metallica's best things they ever done. Definitely. It's fucking absolutely classic EP. Suicidal Tendencies put out my favourite Suicidal Tendencies album. Also, Join the Army. Absolutely love this album. I must listen to this album once every 2 weeks. I must, even if I'm going to walking to work or something. But what a great band. Absolutely brilliant. Love that album. Some crossover trash. Also my favourite album by this band, by Swedish band Candlemass. This is Nightfall. This first time I heard Candlemass here at the Gallows Inn in St. Martin, and just blown away. Been a massive fan since. Just killer album. They don't really put out bad albums, Candlemass. They haven't really. They don't. Simple as. But this is my favourite by a long shot. Probably just for the nostalgia factor, but I don't know. But it's just an amazing album. Okay, another band that was huge into as well back in the day. And still am. I don't want to say was, but I still am. So, this is Killing Technology by Voivod. Absolutely brilliant album by these Canadian crazy motherfuckers. Yeah, it's one of those ones that's out of the box set as well, coloured vinyl. I knew it was coloured, that's why I was pulling it out there. Great stuff. About 3 or 4 to go, dudes. You'll be glad to hear. So, Armoured Saint put out Raising Fear. Absolutely great album. The only thing I didn't really enjoy in this was the Saturday Night Special cover. But great album. John Bush, legend in my eyes. Absolutely love it. Overkill, Taking Over. This is the music on vinyl reissue, but what a great album. Absolutely brilliant album this as well. They're such a great band. In Union We Stand. I love that song. I do have another version of it in the box set, obviously, but great stuff. Yeah, there's so much trash albums. You're probably going to be, if anybody wants to comment other trash albums I've missed, I know I've missed loads of them, and there's tons of great ones I've missed. Artillery, and Jesus, there's just so much good stuff there. But anyway, this is what I have, so this is all I can really show you. Another great album. This album was massive for me as well when it came out, 'cause I heard a few singles of this, and as a lot of us did in '87, we depended on Headbangers Ball and that sort of stuff to see videos and hear of bands. So the song Lord of the Flies, favourite song by this band, it's just stuck in my head. I love it. So this is Lizzie Borden, just excellent American heavy metal, bit of a shock factor to the whole look and all that shit, but I wouldn't worry about that. It was Sign of the Times. So Lizzie Borden and Visualize, great album. And the very last album I have pulled out this morning is some German thrash metal. Excellent stuff as well. This is a reissue in Noise BMG, full of demos and Jesus live stuff and everything. It's a great package. So this is Raging Steel by Death Row. Great band. First two albums are seriously crazy trash, and then they got a bit technical, but excellent stuff. So that's it, guys. God knows how long that lasted. Sorry for keeping you for so long, but if you stuck with me and like that, thanks very much, man, for watching it. You can let me know in the comments what your favourite albums from 87. Brilliant year. Between 87, 88 and 89. If that's all I had in my collection, I'd be happy, because there's just so much good stuff there. So much classic albums and great bands, and shit was really kicking off in 87, I think. So it was great. That's it, guys. I'll leave us there. It's long enough. Thanks everybody for watching the other 89 and 88 videos. I will leave links below again, just to see if anybody wants to watch them. Yeah, as I said, the 88 was a bit of a lower than the 89, the views, but I don't care either way. I just enjoyed doing them. That's it, guys. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I will chat to you all soon. Hope to have another video done before Christmas. It's the busiest time of the year for us at work. It's fucking crazy, and this is the first video I've got done. You've even got me head round to even trying to think of a video this week. So that's it. I will see you all soon, hopefully for an update, because I've got loads of bits and pieces in. I'll just do a quick update before the Christmas, and then it'll be the end of the year list after Christmas in the New Year period, hopefully. So that's it, guys. Enough waffle. Cheers. Thanks all for watching. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you all soon. All the best. Cheers.